Welcome and thanks for joining us. It's week 18 of the Race Country Cottage Thai house build. It's Sunday the 18th of August and it's a mix of sun and cloud today. Nobody working at the build site today. Everyone's having a day off. This week the team got up to finishing the rendering on the internal and external house walls, with the exception of 2 bathrooms and the utility room and half bath. The roofing contractors were around a lot of the week finishing off the structure for the carport and the back porch roof, and then on Saturday they showed up when we weren't here and put on the color bond roof on the back porch. So we'll have a look at the installation of the carport next week, I suspect. We also had the CCTV contractor on site this week to install the infrastructure, the Cat6 cables and conduit around the framework for internal and external cameras. So he's ready to come back when the house is complete and install the cameras and set up the system. We had to pick some paint as well this week because where the carport and the porch is, they had to paint the eaves, so quickly came up with some decisions there, but most of that's hidden anyway under the roof, so we can change our mind if we wish and do something different, because you won't see what's under there. It's only painted really to protect the fiber board from mold and other things. That's about it for this week, so look, stay around, have a look at the video and the updates. Appreciate everyone having a look at what we're up to, and a lot of the positive comments and feedback I'm getting. Greatly appreciated. Anyway, enjoy the video and look forward to catching up again next week with week 19. Cheers. So a new team showed up this week to do some soffit work around the back porch where the arrows points and around the carport. So they had to put it in ahead of the roof, color bond roof going on. So just some information on the fiber cement boards you can see here that they've installed. Some have air holes with screens on the back to keep the insects out, and gaps, and so where the screws they put the acrylic sealant. So you can see here the team is at work. They're putting in the metal furring channels between the wall and the soffit. They attach the fiber cement board to. And you can see here in the picture at the top the metal furrings against the wall in the middle, and then again against the soffit. And then you can see the boards have been installed, screwed into place. Just at the side of the porch by the kitchen, just putting more of the boards on. They screw them in, and then after they use the sealant to cover the holes. They also have a strip for the edge, both edges against the wall and then against the soffit. It's screwed in, so it's all very neat and tidy when it's done. As you can see from the next photo, here the work's done around the back porch. And you can see the acrylic sealant is there, it's ready for painting. So what are these holes in the rendered walls? Well, they're electrical boxes. When they plaster, they generally cover them up and just leave a small hole so they know they're there. And then they come back after and carve the render out from around the box and make it neat and tidy, as you can see here in the picture. It looks ready to have the electrics installed. They also put a floor plug in the lounge dining area. And here you can see the utility room where the electrics come into. As I said, big push this week on finishing the rendering of the walls. Here this wall's been rendered and scraped, and now they're using the finishing trowel to make it neat and tidy. It's just the application of more render over the entrance to the utility room. Just give you a view of how the team go about doing this type of work. So there's two teams on site, and they started to tackle the outside wall. This is the outside near the kitchen, and this is the outside wall near the spare bedroom and the bathrooms of the house on the north side. The teams are applying the render, and here you're scraping it off with these long straight edge. And then after that dries sufficiently, they'll come back with the finishing trowel to make it smooth. Yeah, so two separate teams working here. The build team and the contracted rendering team. Here they're doing the carport wall, trying to get it finished so the roofing team can finish off the work for the color bond roof. And here's the spare room at the front of the house being done. So there's this one team on the left, the other team on the right. It's hard work filling it all in to like almost 1.5 centimeters of render. We also took a road trip to the town of Amnat Tyrone and to their SCG Home store, which is new and fairly large. Wanted to have a look at some Cotto flooring and Yes molding doors and moldings and some other products we couldn't find at any other store closer. So it's about a 2-hour drive south via Mukdahan. Stopped for a coffee and then arrived at the store probably around 11 o'clock. Spent an hour and a half or so there. I intended to take a picture in the store, but only got some product pictures. So this is some Yes molding doors we're looking at for colors, and the LT Cotto SPC flooring. Really like it. So we've ordered the center one box just to have a look at it to see whether it's what we want in terms of coloring, and just some of the products, the flooring and dooring we looked at, some of the moldings, and how the floor and moldings look together. Our CCTV contractor showed up this week as well to install the network infrastructure. So they wanted to put their Cat 6 cable to all the camera locations. So there's a team of 4 people. They took advantage of being able to get into the ceiling space to put their conduits and junction boxes, fasten them to the roof metal structure, which hides them away, keeps them nice and secure. And just you can see in some of the pictures the conduit runs, how neat and tidy it looks, feeding the Cat 6 cable through the conduit systems and junction boxes. I think we've got 8 cameras on the outside and 4 cameras on the inside. Just added a level of security for the house. And here you can see outside is one of the termination ends where some cameras will go, and this is the utility room where the NVR will be placed. So next up was some action on the remaining roof structure, the carport and back porch, getting it ready for the color bond roof. Turns out that the back porch, the roof was 5 centimeters too high underneath the soffit area. So it needed to be lowered that 5 centimeters. So they set about cutting all the welds they had made to secure it to the wall beam in preparation of lowering it. So right now the roof structure sits on top of that wall beam, I-beam piece. As you'll see later, they actually lowered down to sit within that beam. So just grinding away all the welds. It's a bit of work, and then put temporary bracing up. You can see it's moved now away from the wall. And here in this clip, they're actually going to lower it down and set it into the channel, which you'll see in a minute what it looks like when it's finished. A lot of manual labor here to do it. It's a heavy piece of structure. So here you can see it's now sitting within the channel. It was on top of it, now it's within the channel. So it's lowered it down the required 5 centimeters to allow for the roof, color-bond roof structure to fit in. And with that in place, they set about getting the fascia boards attached to the roof. So, as you see here, there's two fascia boards, lower and upper one. And they're attached to pieces that are welded onto the frame. They're screwed in, so they're not going to come down. So the builder wanted to know what color to paint the eaves, so things got a bit colorful for us. We'd been playing around and trying to see what we wanted, and we thought we'd go with a light with the black trim, kind of like the houses you see coming up here, a mixture of them. So we decided to go with the onyx black, but perhaps we might go with brown, but they needed to paint the eaves. As you can see, what I've marked here, they need to paint them so that they can put the roof, the color-bond roof on. So we're also looking at the brown. This is kind of a render of what the house might look like, and this is alabaster for inside walls and the white roof. As I did for the house columns, and the team put the concrete grout into the remaining columns around the carport and the back porch. It's a very, very liquid grout, very flexible. It just fills in between the top of the column and covers up the rebar that was exposed, so it's not going to corrode with the elements. So as they finished up, with most of the rendering, I just took some casual shots of what the house looked like now that the walls were rendered and looked more like a house ready to be decorated a few months from now. And these were the inside shots. That's the lounge dining. That's the kitchen. You can see the electricals. That's the hallway leading down to the 3 bedrooms. That's the office study. That's the spare room. That's a master bedroom. Looking into the walk-in closet and master bath. And this is utility room just off the kitchen. So the painter showed up on Saturday to paint the eaves, or the soffits. And then we were away Saturday, and when we came home, the color-bond roof was up on the back porch. So missed the install, but the result looked fantastic. As you can see here, they'll be back next week. So you can see that they've got fillers between the roof and the PU foam underneath, and nothing can get in, birds particularly. They'll be back next week to do the carport. That's it for this week, and I'll leave you with some drone images.